Hello, this is Lorenzo from Espresso, and in this video I'll show you how to set up a social event using Espresso. If you're planning a dinner or a mixer or a gathering, whether small or large, then this video is for you. Okay, so let's jump right in and add in a title for this event. And for this example, let's say that we are organizing a craft beer tasting. So we can enter in a title. So we'll say craft beer tasting. And from here, I'll drop in some event details so we can take a look. So this beer tasting will take place on the evening of May 18th from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. And we are going to offer two pricing or registration options. So we have a general admission for $35, and then we have a VIP admission for $50. Okay? So the next step is to actually set up that date. So we'll click on the date time selector, and then we'll choose May 18th, and this starts at 7 p.m. So we'll use the slider to shift it to 7. Then we can click on done, and now we'll select that date where it closes, which is later that evening at 10 p.m. and then we'll click on done. All right, so now let's get these pricing options added. So what we can do is copy that general admission. We can replace this existing one. And then let's adjust the sell until date. This is the date where Espresso will close registrations. So let's say we want this to wrap the day before. That way we know what to expect. And then click on done. And now we can add in the pricing, which is $35. Since this is a beer tasting, we have a pretty big venue, so we actually don't need a quantity set. And what we can do to save a little bit of time is to actually duplicate this. So I'll click on duplicate, and then we can just update the title. So this is now VIP admission, and we're going to update the pricing from 35 till 50. Okay? So if we had a smaller venue, then what we could do is set a limit on the number of guests. For example, if we had a smaller venue, we could say, hey, we can host up to 50 guests. But for this example, let's say we are at one of the larger breweries so that there is plenty of space. So we're not actually going to set any limits. But that's something that you can do, so be aware of that. All right, so the event looks good. Let's go ahead and scroll up and click on Save Draft. And now let's go check it out on the front end. So I'll follow that link, and then we can take a look at this event. Okay, so again, this is a craft beer tasting, and it takes place on May 18th from 7 till 10 p.m. And we are offering two types of registration options. So we have a general option as well as a VIP option. So for example, if I wanted to register for 2 guests for VIP, I could select 2 and then click on register now. So that is an overview of how you can create a social event in Espresso, and thanks for looking.